Terrific game last week. Surtain, one of the best corners in the league, 2nd and 5, and out they go. As they have a twisting catch made by Davante Adams on the aforementioned Surtain. A 20-yard pickup down to the 30 of the Broncos.
If they go to man-to-man today, look for Surtain to be matched up on Davante Adams. That's just an excellent throw on the back shoulder. Shows you the aggressiveness of Derek Carr. He had Waller open underneath for an easy pitch and catch. Nobody there, but he said, you know what, I got press man. I got the big man on the outside. I'm going to put it out and away. Let him twist and catch. If they're going to be in man-to-man, Surtain's going to be on him. And sure enough, he flipped over to that side to make sure they're one-on-one.
Cole in motion. Carr with the ball. Illuminora the block to the end zone. It's broken up by Surtain. They were going for Davante Adams. It's 4th down. And they'll try for 3.
Well, Carr thinking Adams was going to work a little bit to the outside, so he puts the ball out there. Had he put that ball more to the inside, maybe on that inside number, that's away from Surtain. He can't get that arm in there to knock it away.
It's like learning Mandarin. He said it's by far the most complex and detailed offense I've ever been a part of. He said there's a lot of levels to it, different terminology and nuances to the protection scheme, and that's something that really takes time to learn, whether you have familiarity with your quarterback or not.
It's a 1st and 10. Carr. And outside he goes to Adams. And they're looking at him a lot. And why wouldn't you? He was covered in the play by Griffith. He picks up 8. And they'll put him at about the 22-yard line.
Well, Kevin, you and I had that week 1 game against the Chargers that Davante Adams had 10 catches. But it's the targets, right? You know, week 1, look at that. Targets. He's been targeted coming into this game 34 times. Some one-on-ones for Davante Adams and Darren Waller.
Jacobs has 53 on the ground. Miller the block at the left tackle. Nice play, Surtain. Leaping right in front of the 2-time All-Pro Davante Adams. 2nd and 10.
Well, when they're in man, this is going to be the matchups. Who's going to win? You see hands right at the line of scrimmage. Contested throw there. As Surtain gets that in, the crowd's rumbling about that left arm being wrapped around Davante Adams.
Nickel secondary for Denver. Surtain is following Adams from side to side. 2nd and 10. Outside, there's Surtain again on Jacobs. All day long.
Yeah, they've been matched up in man-to-man. Anytime it's man-to-man, Surtain's been on Adams, and they've been getting after. You can see how physical they are at the line of scrimmage. Davante Adams now in his 9th year in the league, and Surtain in just his 2nd year. Both big physical type players. See the numbers in the matchup all day. You can use the entire field because you have those timeouts.
5 in the secondary. And it was intended for Adams. There's Surtain again. My goodness. Coming into today, he had allowed only 45 receiving yards, 4th lowest among all cornerbacks in pro football. He was hit once, but since that time, he's been perfect.
A lot of times as a receiver and as a quarterback, you're watching the defensive player. Did you see how that route was going? And then Surtain turned his hips. So as a quarterback, you see the hips turn, knowing that your guy's coming out of it. That was the impressive thing that Pat just did there. He planted, turned his hips, planted, came back to it.
1st and 10. Good block by Jacobs. Chipped him, but outside for Adams. Surtain, though, will allow that. And he's shy of the 1st. He's about the 45 of Denver, and he picks up 7.
You see the cushion there. They're more in the zone coverage. He's able to scoop that ball. Watch his hands. The ball's to the outside. He gets it, turns, and protects the ball with his body.
Adams has 4 catches for 44 yards in early reception for 20. But Surtain has played him well. That has been the featured matchup this afternoon. It's Carr 1st and 10, 13 of 20 through the air. Incomplete and back of Adams. Surtain was there. Let's go to Nate Williams is well cow today, carrying most of the handoffs. Second down and 6. Mumford is now the right tackle. There goes Adams right in front of Surtain. With another catch, she gets the first down yardage. She's out to the 40 of the Raiders on a gain of 16. Davante Adams.
And Kevin, you remember back to the last series when Derek Carr changed things at the line of scrimmage and he wanted to take advantage of this and he threw this exact ball, but Davante Adams ran up the field. They weren't on the same page, so they must have got communication going on the sideline and said, listen, if they're going to be impressed, this is something that we can take advantage of. It's the second time.
Jacobs in, a get by Mumford, and the catch at the 10 made by Adams. So Adams picks up 8, goes 16. They come with the blitz. They go outside. It's Adams and Surtain to meet him. And shy of the first. Gain of 4.
Well, and remember, there's no official over there. The only official is the back judge, so there's nobody to the sideline there that's going to be able to mark exactly where this is caught and where it comes down. They're going to say it's short of the sticks. But the official that has to mark it is on the other side of the field, and then the back official has to come up and spot it. So much better position to have success as a head coach because of that experience. I had nothing but good things about his experience and about the organization.
Jacobs 3rd and 2, crawls, gains 2, and that should be enough for the first down.